Here they are in the tunnel, Hong Kong, with skipper Christy Ching out the front. Uzbekistan on the right.
Players are coming to the ground. Please make a bit of love to the players.
Emily Sieur back into the team, as is Lindsay Varty. Just two replacements made by Anna Richards. And Uzbekistan again travelling with just 8 players, and good on them for turning up. They come a long way to play in these tournaments, and they had a tough old time. Eunice Tay from Singapore is our referee. Uzbekistan came 8th in Hong Kong League 1 3 weeks ago. Hong Kong won the plate, coming 3rd, beating Thailand 36 points to 0. A lot of work-ons for Hong Kong. They didn't reach their peak at all 3 weeks ago in front of their home crowd. What have they learnt? What has Uzbekistan learnt? It's a beautiful restart. It falls into the arms of Christy Ching. What a start from Hong Kong as Nam Kar Man goes blitzing down the far side. An early try after just 11 seconds to Emily Sieur. What a start for Hong Kong. It just doesn't start any better than that, does it? High fives, and there is Sieur. That's not Colleen Schotzvold, that's Emily Sieur. And look at this. Nam Kar Man coming across was Uptabayeva. Good support play from the French-born Hong Kong international. And kick has missed, so what a start. Welcome to all our viewers in Uzbekistan and Hong Kong. Hello, how are you? Beautiful day here in Incheon, Korea. And Schotzvold unable to repeat the accuracy of the first one with a wobbly old spiral, so Uzbekistan will get themselves a... No, they've taken the quick line out, but you can't do that. That's 15s and 7s. It's a free kick from halfway. Let's see if Uzbekistan have learned anything from 3 weeks ago. Hopefully they have. But skills like that just let them down. Here goes Nam, and she got the legs. She gets the little legs working. She's bringing it around to the post, and she goes all the way. The Tigers player, and try number 2, and it's a bit of a smile.
Number 2 of Hong Kong has scored a try and scored 5 points.
Schotzvold with the conversion, so 12-0. Good start to Hong Kong. Uzbekistan just have to work on those basic skills.
Hong Kong has succeeded on conversion kicks and scored 2 additional points.
This is a Pool A match. The other 2 teams will be Singapore and Japan. We just saw Japan give Singapore a 34-0 drubbing. And that'll be the game of the pool later on today. Japan, Hong Kong at about 5 o'clock local time here in Korea. First scrum of the match then. Here goes Schotzvold. Olsen Thorne back on the cut, gets it chucked into her midriff, but she goes forward, and that's classic stuff from Olsen Thorne. Schotzvold looks up, sees the gaps on the left. Nam Kar Man got a skipper outside her, can't get the arms free, goes into contact. Ching just puts her head down, and that's good effort on defence there, but off her feet goes the defender, and Schotzvold has the ball in her hand, taps it and goes. Good vision, and 3 quick tries for Hong Kong.
Hong Kong has scored a try and scored 5 points.
As a defending team, it's always cruel when you're penalised and the attacking team has the ball in their hands and is you've got 10 metres to get back. Always hard. Josfold hits the post with the conversion, so it stays 17-0. That's a good restart this time from Josfold, and knocked on as she tries to take it is Genja Muratova. It's all going down this left-hand flank at the moment. Here goes Sieur, puts the big fend in, and good aggressive play from Sieur, and look at them all coming across to stop her, but welcome back to the Hong Kong squad. 2 tries to her and 4 to Hong Kong.
Scored a try and scored 5 points.
Resisting the urge to let out a smile there, just saving energy in this heat, Sieur. It's a long tournament, 40 matches. This is game 4 out of 40. 22 points to 0. We'll be on the stream all weekend up until the last 10 matches. Starting with the Men's Cup semi-finals, we'll be over on rugbypass.com as we see Uzbekistan struggling again with the sun at their back to take these kicks. Here's Olsen Thorne, shapes it up. It's again coming down that left flank for Nam. Josfold eyes up, Rugby gets the arms free, takes on 2 or 3. Cheng's on her shoulder. Olsen Thorne gets down low, pushes ahead a couple. Josfold's having a field day here, and she reaches out and dots it down by the post. Try number 5 for Hong Kong. Good build up, good team try.
Has scored a try and scored 5 points.
홍콩의 등번호 7번 폴리 쇼스폴드 선수가 트라이에 5점을 득점했습니다.
She's nailed it. That's 14 points for Colleen Josfold. Meanwhile, back at halfway, everyone's sucking the waters in. The Hong Kong trainers down there. Maki Komar with the guns out in the sun. 29-0. If Anna Richards will roll the bench at half time, perhaps give everybody an early hit out. And enough of this, says Ubtabieva. Let's go get some water. It's 29-0 at half time. A good opening stanza from the woman from Hong Kong. And there are some smiles down there now.
The match has just finished with Hong Kong beating Uzbekistan.
There's Maki Komar with those impressive guns of his. See
The second half of the match will resume after a break of 2 minutes.
2분간의 휴식 후 후반전을 시작하겠습니다.
see Anna Richards on the far side on the left with the sunglasses on her head. Hall of Famer. Played in 5 Rugby World Cups, of course. Winning 4 of them. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ledger, the Uzbekistan coach talking to his 7 players, the 8th player not on the field to have a chat. And in the middle of the stadium, the 5 referees in their beautiful pink shirts get together for a conflab. Eunice Tay taking the opportunity to talk to the assistants. Looks like an all-Japanese assistant referee team. Here goes Sieur with one of her 2 tries. second try. And Chosvold with her second try. Nam Karman getting the 5th to take a comfortable 29-0 lead. And the bench has indeed been rolled with Olsen Thorn, Christy Cheng, Chosvold are off, and I'm not sure Uzbekistan have rolled their bench of one. It's a tough old day when you've just got one in the sun. This is Cindy Yuan who's on the field now. Feeds it up to Adrian Garvey, also taking to the field for Hong Kong. Sieur fishes it out. There goes Nam. Lindsay Varty out to Chong Kai-yan. Giving the ball a bit of air now, Hong Kong. Off the right foot goes Cindy Yuan. That's a good run from Yuan, and that's a beautiful run from the replacement. She's going to go 50+ meters right under the posts, and good work, good impact from the bench straight away.
Cindy Yuan Logi of Hong Kong has scored a try and scored 5 points.
홍콩의 등번호 12번 신디 유엔로기 선수가 트라이얼에 5점을 득점했습니다.
Converts her own try while she's down there.
Number 12, Cindy Yuan
36-0.
Logi of Hong Kong has succeeded the convert kick and scored 2 additional points.
Look at her go here, off the right, ghosting through that gap. Good acceleration from Yuan, looking over her shoulder, and good pace to finish that off. Good individual effort, and Uzbekistan are in fact using their bench. Anna Pavlova has come on at number 2, and again that's a little bit scruffy. So it'll be a line out for Uzbekistan, about 25, 28 meters out from their own line. Didn't manage to score a try in leg 1, so still on a duck for tries. I'd love to get a try here, get their account open, give them something to smile about. But we do know this Hong Kong defence is pretty stern. And let's see how it goes now under some scrutiny. Chong Kai-yan getting up out of the line there to stem that one. But advantage being played by Eunice Tay from Singapore. Hong Kong probably enjoying the opportunity to test out their defensive structures. A knock on, but it's gone backwards, and there's a midfield defensive bomb. You don't often see that. It's fallen into the hands of Zhong. Gives it to try scorer Cindy Yuan. Here goes Sieur. Can she put Garvey in a gap? She doesn't need to, because the line just opens up, and it's a hat-trick for Emily Sieur. And again, she doesn't look too happy, but I'm sure she is. You don't score a hat-trick every day. She's all business today. Sieur, happy to be back in the squad.
Hong Kong has scored a try and scored 5 points.
Ivy Kwong is coming on. And so is Cheng Chi-Ting, Candy Cheng.
Hong Kong. Number 2 and number 11 is substituting for number 5 and number 10.
홍콩팀의 선수 교체가 있었습니다. 또 2번과 11번 선수가 나오고 5번과 10번 선수가 들어갔습니다.
So Anna Richards has used all her substitutes. Everyone gets a hit out. Hong Kong will have Singapore later today at 2:22 local time. And this is a good way to get their campaign underway with a big win. They really have strong aspirations to get into the cup final, and to do that they're going to have to beat China or Japan along the way at some point. The big three. Hong Kong, of course, tasted some success last season's series. Off the scrum comes Sham Wai Sam, and over in the corner goes Lindsay Varty, one of the bench players, and she's back in the squad and she's back on the scoreboard. Good vision from Sham, takes it round the blind, gives a good ball to Varty. It's a classy finish, 46-0. Good effort from out wide, but it's short, so it's 46-0. Hong Kong won the cup in Qingdao last year in the series, beating China in the final after beating Japan in the semi-final 5-0, I believe. Good tournament for them for their first ever cup win, and they'll be wanting to repeat that again because it feels good. Excellent restart again. Baltabayeva not able to take that one, and Hong Kong looking to bring up the 50 now with a minute left on the clock. This is Cindy Yuan. She's looked good since coming on. Here's Varty. Back in field to Garvey. She takes it to the line. Pops it up to Ivy Kwong. If they could just show some patience. But they've been penalised. And what's going on here? A tap and a kick for touch from your own 22 with time left on the clock. Quite bizarre. Just wants to get off the field. Obviously it's no fun in that heat, getting smashed 46-0. They'll be looking forward to an easier game maybe later. They've got a hard group. They've got Singapore later on today. Good wrap around by Cindy Yuan, and Lindsay Varty gets an easy run in for the final score of the match to take it over 50. Comprehensive display. Yuan misses the kick, so that's a good opening marker for Hong Kong. Lindsay Varty with 2, shots forward with 2, Sieur with 3, and they're underway. Uzbekistan with quite a few work-ons. Coming up next, we're back to the men's side of the draw with Sri Lanka versus Singapore.
Singapore will start at 12:28.
다음 경기는 스리랑카와 싱가포르의 경기로 12시 28분에 시작됩니다.